Why boundaries are so important in relationships. If you want happy and successful relationships, you've got to stay with me here while we explore how to create boundaries that create healthy and loving relationships. Relationships are necessary for co-creating experiences that expand our world. If we really want to thrive, we need healthy relationships in our lives, and boundaries help keep relationships in a place where we can grow in all aspects of our lives. Now, if you're tuning in for the first time, I want to welcome you. Show your support of our channel by subscribing and ticking the notification bell. Okay, let's get started. Welcome all you powerful manifestors to the AOM Art of Manifestation channel. I'm Manifestation Coach Sterling Meyer. Relationships, boundaries. They are so crucial to enjoying healthy and secure relationships and avoiding dysfunctional ones. They define the safe and permissible ways you want to be treated by your partner and how you will respond if those limits are crossed. I'm going to take you through 7 ways that you can create empowering boundaries in your relationships that will be beneficial to you and your loved ones. Intimacy, the sharing of the deepest parts of yourself, such as your strengths and weaknesses, cannot exist without boundaries. However, there is a distinct difference between boundaries and walls. Walls shut others out. But boundaries, on the other hand, help you regulate your needs for connection and separateness. Boundaries explain who you are in a relationship, mainly what you are and what you are not. Boundaries create healthy bonds, not separation as it may appear to be. Boundaries are all around us. The idea is to help us maintain a balanced and functional society. This is necessary in the world because our needs, wants, and habits don't always coordinate. Boundaries in relationships mean taking responsibility for our feelings and lives. Also being comfortable not taking responsibility for another person's feelings and actions. The beauty about boundaries is that it helps our relationship to be respectful and caring, encouraging us to take each other's feelings into consideration, fostering acceptance and gratitude. Number 1, here we go. Learn to say no. Don't say yes to something or someone when you really mean no. This takes courage. Courage that you do have within you when you simply summon it up. Saying no fosters respect within the relationship as well for both parties. So be clear about what your needs are to the other person as calmly as possible. If you shout out a frustration that your needs are not being met, you're simply inciting an argument. And like I always say, what you resist will persist. Arguments take 2 people resisting each other, and nothing can move forward positively through arguing. Speaking quietly and slowly not only keeps you calm and the other person engaged, but it also helps with communicating clearly as intended. Now, number 2, protect your space. If you feel like you're being overwhelmed by someone's behavior or their demands and you're unable to clearly choose which direction you want to head in the situation, communicate that. Communicate that you just want some time out before moving forward in the discussion or decision that needs to be made. When you and only you feel like you're confident enough to move in a direction, pick up where you left off with the other person. In general, taking time to yourself, especially if you spend a lot of time with someone, is crucial for a healthy relationship. It keeps what is important in perspective for both people. What's important are things like respect, appreciation, admiration, and love. Number 3, communicate clearly. Dig deep and get clear about your feelings and thoughts before sharing them with your person. Writing it out and getting them clearly defined and organized is a powerful way to understand what you want to communicate. This leads to constructive and beneficial results in the relationship. Now, number 4, Rely on yourself for creating happiness and fulfilling on your needs. No one can cause our happiness or fulfill on our needs except ourselves. We first need to take full responsibility for this. Others can contribute more to our happiness and our wants, but only once that we've created it within us first. Now, number 5, ask the other person questions to avoid making assumptions. Assumptions are something that we do much more than we realize. And watch this. When someone hasn't called you back or returned a message, what's the first thing you do? You assume why they had not, and often this can lead to making up disempowering stories about our self-worth when it is usually simply an innocent mistake on the other part of the other person, having nothing to do with our own importance. Asking questions with an open mind and listen to the other person, this will really help avoid creating unnecessary additional problems. Now we're going into number 6. Remember that your loved one is different from you. Just because we think and behave a certain way doesn't mean it's right or wrong when others don't reflect the same as us. It's just different. It's not bad or wrong. The variations we display is actually a blessing, allowing us to grow and evolve. Learn to respect the differences by discovering what may be beneficial about that difference. Listen with respect and acceptance to the other person's needs with a non-judgmental position. Number 7, learn to take responsibility for making up your own mind without being coerced or manipulated by the other person. You can be open-minded about what someone has to say and consider it for yourself, but if it doesn't resonate with you, you can pass on agreeing. Agree to disagree peacefully. Acceptance is not always agreement. They are two different things. Ultimately, we have to make up our own minds and our own choices powerfully. Relationships are meant to be challenging at times. Remember, we can't live our best lives and shine as our best selves if we're not given challenges to help us grow. Breakthroughs come from challenges or breakdowns. They are actually to be embraced and worked through versus something to avoid and run from. We are only delaying the growth and opportunity by avoidance, and there's ultimately no way life is going to spare us the challenge. The only way to the good stuff in life is working through issues. Do you want to experience extraordinary, abundantly thriving relationships like never before in your life in just a matter of days? Well, feel free to contact us for a complimentary consultation at getyourlifenow.com, and I'll explain how I get rock solid results with all my clients. Want to know more about mastering the manifestation process? Well, we have the AOM System Manifestation Mastery in 30 Days book, which is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And if you haven't yet, please show your support so we can continue to bring you life-changing, valuable information here on this channel. We can't do it without you. And for those who have supported us, I want to thank you so much. Until next time, I hope you create magic and miracles in your life.